How's it going, guys? It's back again with some more. We're all here now. Nope, we're drafting. No, we are brawling. Oh my god. Rain, where are you at? Tested this deck a couple hours ago. Then I waited for everything to calm down for the day. And we are Depala Dwarves. How to say some of the recent decks I've been playing got me in the mindset that I haven't been revisiting a lot of decks from the past. So I thought maybe now would be a good time between Spider-Man and I don't know what comes afterward, but I think there is another one after Spider-Man. So like I had like two sets in the last quarter of the month, quarter of the year, and I would really prefer my sword. Would really prefer to probably get no countered. Might in the future. I don't know. Might get removed. I was trying to say. Yeah, like that. That was exactly what I thought might happen. Well, let's go grab a red land. What do they even mean? If I do this, I can get 3. The nice thing about exiling a commander is that it tends to just stay under the exile, but if it doesn't, it means I have a bounce spell on it. Bad. Okay. Did get returned to the command zone. You'll love to see it. Also sets us up to where we can sort of fire and ice. Damage there. Raw land. Lucky us. And then next turn we can Aether Spark. Might even be worth it to get down Hammer. Or A-Bruenor Battlehammer. Okay. Well, Sword of Body in mind. Okay. We don't have a white sword in our deck. I was considering throwing it out there, but did not seem all that viable. We use a mythic wild card on it, or we spend 4,000 gems for things we can basically craft. Like that entire anthology, the highest value things in it, the things that are going to go in most decks, or it's the most versatile for decks you're building, is the signets and the talismans. And those are basically, with them being commons and uncommon. I don't know if the talisman is uncommon. I thought it was a common, but it might be an uncommon. Either way, being uncommon, they're just cheap enough that you can craft them. So, the majority of the... Interesting. That is a reanimation strategy, I guess. Sure. Hmm. And 3. Yeah, we can. This guarantees multiple mills. And the double strike triggers the sword twice. Like, we legitimately could mill our opponent out if they don't die to damage before that. If we're doing 20 cards a turn, that is legitimate threat territory. We've milled more than the mill deck. I think the way Aether Spark is worded, never equip skills. Well, so it's just not going to be good for blocking. Have you considered, opponent, that I have more equipment? I don't have 5 left, so I might as well just pump off my commander. They are dead. They took the sweet release of death as opposed to dealing with the equipped dwarf. GG. We got back for game number 2. Dinosaurs v Dwarfs. At least that's what I hope. Sometimes you can do some crazy stuff with the commanders that are also sagas. I haven't pulled off myself, but I've seen it pulled off. It can be kind of scary. There, I'm gonna go get this Railland. The end of the deck, because it's just that could be good. It equips any number of equipments to dwarfs we have, but we don't have any equipment, so we don't really have anything to add to our dwarfs. Yeah, our path is pretty clear. That's Signet. No ramping opponent. Land. I want to get down Key to the Archive, up to 6. Wow. Putrefy isn't bad. Not bad, and I don't need my reanimation, I think. No attack. We have options next turn. GG. We are back for our game number 3. We are 2-0 at the moment. We are doing very well with our Dwarf Tribal deck. Mainly because equipment are really good. Talisman, you are also uncommon. That is sad. That both the best mana rocks from that anthology are common, but it's still better than better than Wizard printing like rare and mythic mana rocks that go in every deck. Because like then you kind of have to do the thing, right? Like there is no getting around it. You just have to spin the wild card for it. Because having a slower mana base than your opponent just leads you to end up being in a much weaker position. Good on Rev. Next turn we can Depala or Irencrag Depala, turn Irencrag into an equipment. We don't draw one. Kinda have to with the way they're accelerating with Bill and what? Nothing. I think it does. I think we can take a turn off and just let them Let them build up a board that we are going to fare well. So we've already outramped them. And close. Oh my god, that is dead. Oh, GG. Too greedy. I don't think we could have. No, we couldn't have cast it anyways. Oh. We are back for game number 4. For the 10-minute mark. I thought we probably would have time. We even got equipment this time around. 2 equipment. Can't believe it. The problem is they're both low equipment. They're not going to come down. We're up against a fellow dwarf. I imagine that the Sram artifact deck is probably not dwarf rival. Because there are a lot of red dwarfs. Aren't as many white dwarfs, especially white dwarfs that care about equipment. Kind of the purview of red. Full of metal. Opponent did not feel comfortable swinging that into us. Fair enough. Get down another dwarf. Next turn, if we draw a red source, we can actually get Embercleave in. But the problem is that Embercleave doesn't work with watches. Because it equips after the creature becomes attacked. Or becomes tapped. So the ruined result is that we don't get the token, but we do get the... I'll take 7. Hopefully there wasn't anything scary in that stack. Wasn't? At the same time, we are just... so sad. Because we had to do this. Cost us all of our creatures, but without the red source, we just can't race that. It's just not feasible. Now that we have a second red source, the Outlaw attack, creating a treasure, we actually could race. But our opponent has all of the card draw, and they haven't found their 5th land. Like, they're gonna get there eventually, right? Like, despite parity in resources, we're losing in parity of actual damage and resource. A 3/2 double strike versus a... I think it got up to 7/6 last time. We kind of don't win that race, but we are 5 life ahead. We could find a cheap equipment. Yikes. Okay, well. Stopped that. It also means that they only have one other option. I mean, it still is good enough, right? Like, I think I'm dead. I think despite fixing the mana screw quicker, our opponent just clobbers us. Now, the Zephyr Boots give him flying, which means he... Well, we ended up 2-2. Not a bad record for dwarf equipment. Not a great record. I do love me some dwarfs. They're one of my favorite fantasy races. But we just didn't clinch it this time. So we will come back to them, I bet, at some point in the future. Either way, for now, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.